Hi everybody, I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whatever time you're deciding to watch this video. My name is Brittany and I'm a Houston artist here to help you with all of your artistic needs. However, today we're doing something a little bit different. I thought we would sit down and have a little almost podcast type of situation with talking. I did something super fun last week with my buddy Nicole. Yeah, I just added that in there. But I did something really fun with my buddy Nicole, and we had a little discussion when it came to the differences between inspiration and basically flat out plagiarizing. Yes, I'm using the word plagiarize because I feel that's actually more appropriate when it comes to artwork, because it's basically copying, I guess, image for image, in my personal opinion, because there's a huge difference between being inspired by someone and basically copying everything they do. We've seen that many times within the art world, so I don't think I really have to go into that too much. But, however, I wanted to go over a story. This was a story that I didn't know about, and since I didn't know about this story, I actually wanted to bring it to you guys so you knew about it. So, within my discussion that I was having with Nicole, I found out about, well, we can say a famous modern artist, basically, or would he be considered contemporary? Whichever the case, we all know this artist, and it is Andy Warhol. Yes, the soup guy. So I've come to find out Andy Warhol had basically taken some ideas from artist Yayoi Kusama. If you're not familiar with her, you might know the dots, and you might have heard of a place called Louis Vuitton, which have actually had her dots, and they even had that huge image in New York, which was, I think that's New York, or was it Paris? Whichever the case, Paris, New York, amazing places to have your artwork, and she's actually had it there in both places, and basically all over the world. So she's a really well-known artist, but she's well-known now. She had her first exhibition, and when she had her first exhibition, Andy Warhol went there. So when he went there, he absolutely loved her artwork. Let's just imagine the conversation went like this. "Oh, yeah, I love your art. It looks so amazing. Is that phallics on the wall and on the floor?" Yes, she had boats all over her exhibition. It was about, let's just say, one big boat. And then she had 999 small boats, which were phallics, on the walls and on the floor. It was a picture that they have taken of the main boat and basically reproduced it on the walls and the floors. He thought the idea was amazing, inventive, so inventive that he took her idea when he had his show 3 years later with Leo Castelli. Yep, but guess what he had? Cows. He did the same idea of having the wallpaper reproduced, but as cows. Now, being inspired by artists isn't bad, not bad in the least, but I think it's pretty crappy when you not only take the idea, but say that you were inspired by an art dealer and wasn't inspired by Yayoi at all. Yeah, not at all. That's what he said. But the Museum of Modern Art knew better, and they wrote about this basically and said that Yayoi did it 3 years prior to him. So yeah, long story short, I don't think they were friends after that part. But sad to say, this happened multiple times to her throughout her career. So there were about 3 artists I can think of. I'll go ahead and post them here of the 3 artists that had taken her ideas. One of them being Klaus Ollenberg, you know, the guy that has like the soft sculptures. Or you might also know like the famous one of the bended spoon with the cherry. Yeah, that guy took her idea as well. Having that happen to you as an artist, basically seeing your smart, inventive ideas taken by another artist, and then they become famous or get really good money is very disheartening. Super disheartening, if you ask me. She, long story short, ended up having a mental breakdown because of it. She left America and went back to Japan and checked herself into a mental institution. Now, if you know the story of Kusama, she did have a lot of trauma and hallucinations that she experienced from a very early age. However, having that happen and basically be, lack of better words, slapped in the face multiple times with your artwork being taken from you, it truly sucks. Really, truly sucks. So, I couldn't imagine having that happen and me watch my ideas go to someone else and then they became famous about it, or they have, the notoriety. It pretty much freaking sucks. So Kusama is in her 90s, but she's just now getting notoriety. That's pretty sucky because we know Andy Warhol became popular in the 60s when she was operating during the same time. And of course, having amazing ideas, and we know they're amazing because other artists were taking them. Yeah. These other 3 artists were taking her ideas. I'll put their names here of the artists that we speculate took her ideas. But they took them and she's just now becoming popular. I guess better late than never, but it still sucks, nevertheless. So, long story short, the moral of the story, don't take other people's ideas. I know Nicole and I discussed this. It does come down to the person's character at the end, like people that take other people's ideas, but just don't do it. Try to be original. Come up with something on your own. Just be an original person. Just don't do it. Oh, also, if you haven't seen our video yet, go ahead and click the link so you can go to our video when we discuss this. And then, subscribe to both of us. I will see you guys next time. Comment below if you think there's something that you would want us to discuss, like Nicole or I, or even me by myself, or even a tutorial. Leave your comments below, and as always, thanks for watching, Miss Houston Girl. Bye.